Hi, so we're gonna do the new Archon quest today on stream. It's gonna be a little chill today. It's a little casual, that way. You know, um, adjusting my mic volume. That good. Is that good? Is that good? But yeah, we're gonna try and do the Archon quest today. It's just a little chill. Um, gonna sit here and do our thing. So the new Archon quest, like in Liwe, that's what we're doing. We're just gonna do that. Nothing super big. Yeah. Yep. So we have to go all the way over there. I forgot that I had like food buffs on since um I was farming and we weren't doing good. I don't want spoilers. Then fucking play the Archon quest. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, we have to go watch her Ingguang speech.
I have gathered everyone here today to make an important announcement. Perhaps some of you will have heard the news already. I am, in fact, planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber.
Rebuild the Jade Chamber? That's a huge project!
So the rumors are true. No wonder the price of building materials has gone up so much lately.
The Jade Chamber means a lot to Lady Ningguang. Getting involved in this would be a huge opportunity. Lady Ningguang, is there any way we can be of service?
Patience.
Yeah, you didn't watch the trailer or anything? Because it was like in the trailer.
People contacting me to declare an interest in joining the project. Nevertheless, I do have a few matters I should like to entrust to you here today. The building site has been chosen, and most of the materials have been assembled. 3 key items are, however, still outstanding. They are as follows: Sunset Vermilionite.
Just found out the grocery store I'd shop at is closing, so that's fun.
Excuse my ignorance, Lady Ningguang. I'm familiar enough with Plaustrite, but
And the other one is like owned by like a Republican who has a June 6th. Like the other close one that's like, within 5 minutes away is like owned by a Republican who was like at the June 6th shit. January 6th shit. So I'm gonna have to go for groceries. Yeah. It's okay. Trader Joe's has my back.
Adepti sigils serve as a means of integrating the mechanical devices with Adepti art. They are as indispensable as the mechanical core.
Target and Trader Joe's.
These 3 items are rare.
Target and Trader Joe's. Even though Target's like 20 minutes away.
Procuring them will not be a question of if.
I'm actually going to Target tomorrow.
I take the saying, time is
I go to Trader Joe's like. Who said I was buying meats at Target?
I will pay a generous price for the materials that you find. And in addition, the first 3 people who collect all the materials will have the opportunity to ask me a question. You may ask me anything, and I will give you an
I do go grocery shopping at Target, but like I don't buy my produce there because it's probably low quality.
these things won't be easy to get hold of. But if it means a chance to get some inside information on Liyue Harbor's development plan for next year,
then it's the deal of a lifetime.
Trader Joe's and Whole Foods and Sprouts for for produce.
Whoever gets to it first.
There's also a grocery store on campus, even though it's expensive as fuck.
Coincidence.
But
I won't divulge too much, but I heard some murmurings about some plot strike just the other day. So excuse me all, but I have some business to do.
can you guys hear it good? The audio on.
No. We better move quickly, or this opportunity will be
Yeah, can you hear Genshin good? I'm like looking at my monitor. Can't hear the game. All right. How's that?
So you heard my announcement, did you?
Make it a little lower.
What do you think? Interested? Yes. Providing the question pertains to something I am knowledgeable about.
Okay.
Really?
This bitch always like, maybe I'll find my brother. Maybe I'll find my brother. Maybe I'll find my brother.
Of course.
I'll find my brother. No.
I share with you will depend on
No.
your
No, that's why nobody plays you.
The Jade Chamber
Yeah, my brother does my brother that.
The abandoned mine outside the Golden House has been selected as the building site. Once you have collected the material.
Exactly. If he was like associated with the Abyss, I would have been like, all right.
Business to attend to now.
Who's my brother? Who's brother? Who's Aether? Who's that?
When you do arrive, please seek out my secretary. Remember, this is a race against the clock. A rare opportunity presents itself to you. Do not let somebody else snatch it from your grasp.
Ningguang seems super busy. First, we gotta get out of Eugene Terrace. Huh? Look! It seems like there's something kind of fishy going on over there.
Ma'am, you seem like an eminent and distinguished young lady to me. I can see that you're easily gonna win this procurement contest Lady Ningguang has set up. As it happens, we have some information about the materials that I really think might interest you.
And cook pasta.
Come on, let's find somewhere a little more private. We can get down to brass tacks.
No, I don't need it.
Ah, don't be like that. Hey, come on, don't go!
I just realized that Shinha has her vision like in her hair.
Right, yeah.
I don't think I've seen anybody like have their vision like on like in their hair.
Did you hear that? They said they had some useful information. Information's just what we need right now.
I'd be terrified of it. Exactly. I fall off and shatter. Same for it on the outfit too. Like, I'm not pinning that shit to my clothes. Like, give me a necklace or like a ring or a bracelet.
They're not here. Let's keep looking.
Found them.
Well, will you look at that, ma'am? Nowhere left to run. Don't worry, we're not bad guys. You give us some mora, we give you a little info. Everybody's a winner.
Boss, I got a bad feeling about this. Look at her, the white hair, the energy she gives off. I'm telling you, there's something different about her.
So what? She's loaded. How are we ever going to repay those gambling debts if we just let money walk away from us, huh?
I've already told you, I don't need your information. If you still can't grasp that, I'm happy to repeat it in a way that won't be so easy to forget.
Come on, ma'am. You seem like an intelligent lady. I shouldn't have to spell this out to you. It's not about whether you need the info or not, okay? It's about you taking out your money and handing it over and nobody getting hurt.
I won't.
No more excuses! I know you have money. I saw you.
I know you're rich. I saw you with cash.
Rolling into Leo Lee Pavilion, ordering a table full of food, and only taking a few bites. Then Shinyu at kiosk, then Wanmin restaurant. Same story each time. You order all the signature dishes, take a few bites, then you're on your way again. How could you afford to be so wasteful if you weren't from a rich family?
Maybe she has an eating disorder?
What's the loss to you in giving us a little spare change, huh?
I mean...
Master warned me not to lay a hand on anyone in Liyue Harbor. But here we are.
Boss, I'm telling you, something's not right.
What are you afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger
My
on
phone
us,
case.
all the better. We'll sue her for everything she's worth.
I have it's a receipt for milk tea.
Oh, you again.
Millilith. What are the Millilith doing here? Did you do this? You ought to mind your own business.
Yeah, my tattletale.
Silence! How dare you threaten innocent civilians? You're coming with us.
No, don't be angry, sir. Please, let me explain.
The Millilith takes away the hooligans who are surrounded a lady with white hair.
Shenhe,
Shenhe?
my name.
Oh, so your name's Shenhe. Paimon's name is, well, Paimon. And this is Paimon's travel buddy.
Oh, I've heard about you two before. Thank you for helping to defuse the situation.
I thought she'd be rude. I thought she'd be like, I can handle that. Oh.
I suspect smashing his head against the ground a handful of times is all it would have taken to get him to surrender.
You can't do that. That's way too violent.
Who cares?
Liyue Harbor. There are laws against that kind of stuff, you know.
Laws? No, apparently not.
Really? So how exactly have you...
That would be my stomach growl.
She's so honest. Wait, that's right. They said you went around all the restaurants ordering this and that and the other, but only took a small bite of each dish. Then of course you're still hungry. So, anything in particular you're hungry for?
Chingson, glaze lily, violet grass. These are my usuals.
I heard about people like joking about her like eating like plants, but
medicinal herbs?
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Boo Boo Pharmacy's not far away. Let's take Shenhe there for a big medicinal meal. After all, you can't work on an empty stomach.
she just eats plants. Damn, okay.
Do you think Shenhe might be an adeptus? It seems like it's her first time in Liyue.
Are you here to buy some herbs? I do hope you brought your prescription.
Chingson, glaze lily, and violet grass, please. Half a pound of each.
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order. Oh, here you go. That's everything we have in stock.
Thank you.
Nom 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 nom.
Really eating them.
My hunger has now abated. Thank you. Rather awful.
Oh.
Though they were not completely devoid of sweet fragrance, after consuming a large quantity of them, bitterness is all that remains.
So, how come you chow down on these and barely touch the restaurant food? If Paimon had enough Mora, Paimon would go to the fanciest restaurant in town and order a whole table of food and eat it all in one go.
Because I'm not sure whether I will remain here in the future.
Oh, okay.
The food of the mortal
I didn't
world
realize how
is most
thick she
delicious.
is.
But should I return to the mountains,
Those hips don't
the
lie.
food here shall only pose an obstacle to my continued spiritual development.
Check out BBL.
Sampling each dish in order to appreciate its taste is enough.
Return to the mountains. That proves it. Paimon knew she was an adeptus.
Enough about me. What are your plans from here?
Oh, right! Paimon almost forgot! We came out to take part in the Rebuild the Jade Chamber competition! And now we're probably super behind because we've been held up for so long.
I see. I heard something about the contest when I was passing by.
Yep! You get to ask Ningguang any question you want if you win! Were you interested in the contest too, Shinha?
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber, but until this point I had no intention of joining a contest. However,
Someone's yelling outside my apartment.
And I would now like to lend you my assistance. Oh, don't worry. I ask for nothing in return.
Wow!
Is she barefooted?
Too. But having an Adeptus help out will make things a whole lot easier.
Then let's not delay.
No, she's not
I have a
barefooted.
plan.
Great! Paimon bets this is gonna be the awesomest plan ever!
I am not sure whether or to what extent this plan can be
A
classified
lot of
as
sirens.
awesome.
I'll see it later
I
on
do,
news or
however,
something.
believe it will be highly effective. We simply need to dispose of everyone who is currently ahead of us. Then, we alone shall become the victors.
Vito! That is not acceptable! Not by a long shot!
Really? But I hear that competition is in essence about conflict and one-upmanship.
Look, we want to win this competition fair and square, okay? Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils. Let's start at the top of the list and work down. So, for Plostrite...
I was wondering who I could hear arguing over there.
Oh, it's the dude that we're never gonna see be a playable character.
Baishu, what are you doing out here?
Lady Ningguang wishes to purchase a large batch of wound dressing. We're running low at the store, so I came out to fetch the ingredients personally.
Huh? How can a lady...
Everybody's like, I'm saving up as that's you, and it's like,
I'm
dude.
not too sure. I did hear she's looking to rebuild the gym.
His voice is annoying. He's like,
For its first
he's
A1
like,
site, I didn't
I have to get
far
a
be it
green
for me to
tea
pry
or
into
some
my
shit. I
customers'
don't.
personal affairs. Oh, and she also borrowed Chi-Chi. Meaning Boo Boo Pharmacy is very short-handed right now. I don't suppose any of you are looking for part-time work by any chance?
No, we've got
It sounds like he's trying to do a British accent, but he can't really do one that well, so he's just talking very elegantly and in a high vocal tone, you know?
Ah, the variety of plostrite used in the Jade Chamber, yes? There is some mention of it in the Seven Mountain Treatises. When activated, Sunset Vermilionite rises up all the way into the clouds. It's very rare indeed. As far as the records show, virtually all Sunset Vermilionite in existence has been mined and taken possession of. But the Feiyun Commerce Guild would know far more about this than I do.
Okay then.
Yada, yada, yada. Okay.
You're
Bye,
quite
bye. See ya, fucking bitch. Hate you. I hope whoever wishes for you loses the 50-50. And they don't have enough money for more primo gems. Ha ha ha.
Master Xingqiu, thank goodness you're finally back.
Oh? Why do I detect an urgency in your voice?
I also hate this person's voice. I hate it when like I hate it when like a 30-year-old lady does like a preteen voice. Like it all sounds the same, if you know what I mean.
I see. Have someone sort the orders by type for now. I'll deal with them myself shortly.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you, Master. With you on the job, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
Hey, Xingqiu! Glad you're here. We want to ask you for some information.
Traveler, Paimon, Shu, I need to entertain some guests. Please continue with your work for the time being.
Understood, Master Xingqiu.
I wasn't counting on finding you here today. What's going on? And how, pray tell, may I be of service?
Xingqiu, Have you ever heard of Sunset Vermilionite?
Oh, I see.
Benny and Seashell
you've
talk
entered
as
Lady
Ladybug.
Ningguang's contest as well.
I don't know what that is.
As well?
The truth is,
I hear
the
30-year-old
Lady
lady trying to
Ningguang's
sound
is
like a
in possession
preteen
of
boy.
some Sunset Vermilionite, but only one piece. We are holding it on behalf of someone who has asked us to put it up for auction.
Miraculous
A lot of
Ladybug.
interested parties have already come to
I don't know.
us
I don't
and
watch that
offered
show.
a price. At the end
And
of
quite
the
frankly,
day,
I don't want
it
to.
all comes down to supply and demand. In this case, I'm guessing the final transaction price may be in excess of 500 million.
Stupid
more.
annoying girl from Miraculous Ladybug. The one with the pigtails?
Honestly, I would recommend that you don't bother bidding on this one. The
And
price
quite
is
frankly,
greatly
I don't
inflated,
want to.
and it's
Yeah.
just not worth it.
But without
Don't panic. I don't suppose.
Who?
Oh, Seagazer was once very close to Mountain Shaper, but if I am not mistaken, he has already passed away.
Rest in peace.
Yes, precisely. I didn't know anyone else knew about him. According to records of drifting clouds, Seagazer once built an abode to store his rarest and most exquisite treasures, among which was some Sunset Vermilionite. After Seagazer passed, the abode was abandoned, and its location was lost to time. Luckily,
You guys want to hear
I
about
came
my
into
broken
possession of a
MacBook?
stack of folk history
This
books
bitch broke
just
it.
recently. They make some oblique references to this lost abode, and after cross-referencing them against each other, I'm now fairly certain that it is situated in the Lisha area.
That's great!
Um,
But is it really okay for us to just go and take his treasure? Wouldn't it be a little, you know, disrespectful with him being an Adeptus?
You needn't worry. As far as I understand, Seagazer was very open-minded. Even while he was alive, he wouldn't have let something like this bother him. Open-minded? I have not heard of Seagazer being described in this way before. May I ask where you read that? Just a rumor I heard out in the mountains. All right then, let's go. There's something about this young lady that reminds me of a good friend of mine.
Aren't like
Oh,
Singshu
I
and
almost forgot.
Chongyun boyfriends or something?
Adepti abodes tend to have
Or is it
very
like just a
ingenious
fanon
designs,
thing?
especially when it comes to their defense mechanisms. Plus, it's likely to be crawling with monsters after being abandoned for so long. So please, be very careful.
I got it.
We will be. Thanks, Xingqiu.
Alright, where? Oh, it's not that. Alright. That's me when. Hi, okay. Rah!
Let's see. Xingqiu said it should be around here, but Paimon doesn't see anything.
Oh.
This place was hidden using a special Adepti art.
Oh, God!
Now that I have removed it, we can inspect the area more closely.
Wow, that's amazing! Yep, let's take another look around. Hey, look! Is that a new Sealy over there?
Hello? Can I have a chest? Oh, shit. Ah! Ah! Okay. I climb. Then subscribe to the channel as a poop gang emote. Open your wallet. Oh.
The Sealy got to here and then just...
Get gifted a sub to the poop gang. How is that my issue then? Let's switch to Bennett.
Gonna be epic.
Your classism is showing. Yeah, I am constantly classist. I hate poor people.
Were we? Oh,
If you're poor,
so
you
many
should die.
clouds. It feels like we're high up in the sky.
I believe this is the abode of that Adeptus. With any luck, the Sunset Vermilionite we're looking for should be in here.
Really? Let Paimon see. Huh? Isn't that the Sealy from Look. It's
Goodbye.
planet, and now that Paimon takes a closer look,
These are not real clouds.
Supporting you, this is what I get every time.
Used for spatial. If we want to go down, we must.
I bought you. How many times have I bought you Nitro? Excuse me. Excuse me.
The presence of monsters in this place. I don't know where they are hiding, so we'd better be careful.
Oh, well. Hello? Yo, we about to fucking... Here we go. Hey, guys.
My will embody. My apologies.
What do I need to do? Does anybody know what I have to do? Oh, this. Does it make vision glow? Is it this thing that I'm... Yeah, I'm walking on clouds. I did it. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. How she's built. I always, when MiHoYo gives you those child characters, I always look. So she's C3. She has Noblesse Oblige on her. Not that bad. Ancient Array Core. Must first activate. Well, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Transfiguration.
Yeah, she's not doing as much damage as Ayaka is. They have the build the build they have at test stages and the event tab are usually different and better than a trial one. Interesting. It's like MiHoYo knows how to build their characters, but they don't want to do it. Thing is too, like, they should build like the trials like to the best they can, because it'll make more people it'll make people want to spend more money. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, easy. Destroy the abode's barrier. Okay. On their ads, someone was finding a slime that was the same. Oh my god.
This time, why not allow me to take care of this?
Embrace the ice. Take flight.
Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal. The core of the mechanism is exposed. Now's our chance.
Bennett, you're fucking useless.
Whirling snow.
Illusion shattered.
Genshin's ads are so freaking weird, though. I did it. Raw. 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 Okay.
Is everyone okay? Look! The Celia's disappeared beneath the clouds again!
It looks like we need to go further down. But before that, let's destroy the guard mechanisms on this level first.
Trailing Snow.
Now you shall perish! Shine down! Everybody stand! Manifest! Obey! Take... So rude! Cryo incarnate! Embrace the ice!
Hello? Okay. Wow.
This time we're really gonna fall!
Hello?
So high!
Oh.
Luckily there was a pool of water at the bottom. Otherwise, that could have ended very differently.
Yeah, Minecraft, you don't take fall damage. Ha, and water. Ha.
That Celia's on the move again. Let's catch up with it.
What's Sealy?
Something looks different about this stone wall. Let's take a closer look.
Get back. Ooh, chest. Okay, that rock's not moving. All right, let's go on. Let's go.
Unleash!
Gorgeous, gorgeous girls. Use Ayaka and Shinha.
My apologies! Inazuma shines eternal! Manifest! Do your master's bidding! Sakura swirl! Torn to oblivion! There is no escape! I'm going in!
Oh, hello. There's two of them.
Obey! Manifest! Whirling snow!
Ancient power.
Embrace the ice! By ordinance divine! Unleash! Now you shall perish!
A boulder. No.
Look, over there! Could that be the sunset vermilionite?
All right. Nice, nice, nice.
Is this it? Is this the sunset vermilionite? It's so huge. That's true. But then again, why isn't it floating?
Gravity.
Prostrate doesn't float until it's activated.
Oh.
It may look different from most ordinary stones, but it weighs around the same amount. Only after being activated does Prostrate reveal its true nature, breaking free from the shackles of the mortal realm and ascending up into the heavens.
Wow, Shenhe. You...
Only because my master is fond of chatting about these things. The moment she has some time to spare, she'll come straight for me and start telling story after story. I don't care for her.
Why does she stand like that?
Hold on a sec. If we activate it here, there's no way we'll be able to get it back to the site, right? Heck, we'll be dragged up into the sky too! But if we don't activate it, how else?
Don't worry. I can handle the weight quite easily.
Are you sure?
Please don't worry. I'm well aware that upon my safety.
That's right! You gotta be extra careful with...
Is it now? Well then, thank you. I'll go on ahead with the Prostrate.
How is Shenhe able to carry that huge rock all by herself? Adepti Superstore. Think much? We can't...
Oh, I have 2 wishes. Wasteful. Bum, bum, bop, 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 bop. Hello.
Oh my god, I can't believe my eyes.
How can she lift that massive rock?
Oh my god, I can't believe my eyes.
She's gotta be one of those adepti, surely.
Oh, mighty Adeptus, please give me your blessing so that in the coming year I may reap a more bountiful salary.
This is top tier in size and quality, and the condition it's in is quite simply immaculate. Congratulations, this item is approved for submission. I'm going to award you full marks for the Sunset Vermilionite item. May I take your name?
My name isn't important. I'm not even here to compete.
Oh.
I was just delivering this for some other people. They should be here any minute now.
Shenhe! And Ningguang's little helper!
She has a name.
Ah, so you're the ones behind this. No wonder. The rarest talent turns in the rarest Prostrate specimen. But I have to correct you on one point. It's not helper, it's secretary.
And she clearly has a name.
Okay then, Miss Secretary, what do you think of the rock we found? Pretty amazing, right?
In truth, it is the finest piece of Prostrate we have received so far. If everything goes according to plan, we will use this piece in the foundation of the Jade Chamber, which will enable us to proceed to the next stage of construction.
Ah. You guys want to see my Shakespeare textbook for my Shakespeare literature course? Hold on.
Contestants. If you need a place to rest, you are welcome.
I always want to share this with people because it's so big.
As you can see, there is still a lot.
This is my textbook for Shakespeare.
Just now on the way over.
And like, this is a used one, so like, there's annotations in it, but holy
Really?
fuck.
What kind of reaction is that?
Like, I'd rather carry a Bible around.
Aren't you happy?
Like, honestly. No? It is a huge book.
Everyone gets praised. Paimon can't help but hold her head up high.
I turned to page
into
and
a big
I'm like,
smug smile.
I've had similar compliments
And
before.
oh my god. I have to bring this. I have this class is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, right? I have to bring this to every single class or I'm marked as absent. Like this has to be with me. It is ridiculous.
We've met are pretty unique and reclusive too. Way different than normal people.
But I am not.
Like honestly, it's just gonna like it's just gonna sit in my car when I'm not using it. You know?
I'm fine. I've been exerting myself quite a lot ever since we set foot in that abode.
But I did see that like you could buy it like in volumes, but I got the entire volume textbook, so.
Simon said that there are some makeshift hotels we can use.
And I couldn't get like AE reader version either, so.
No need.
Like I have to have the physical book with me.
I simply need to find myself a secluded place in the wilderness to sit and meditate in silence.
You can't do that. It's dangerous.
I don't know if it's a professor thing or a, you know, or like a,
okay.
It's a like an apartment thing.
Great. Now we're talking. Let's head to our hotel.
All right, let's go. I don't think I've ever been to like this area before, but I think it's new anyways. Like this is just for the event, so. Hello. Imagine like if it just started bouncing. Freak these workers out. I bet sometimes it shakes. Like, I bet it shakes. By makeshift hotel. Talk to the hotel owner. Hello. Juan?
Hi there. Checking in, are we? You're just in time. We only have 2 rooms left. Since this was chosen as the building site for the new Jade Chamber, we've had a constant stream of people in this area. And not just workers either. Visitors, business people, tea sellers, all sorts. So, business is booming for me today. Very few vacancies. You're lucky you got here when you did.
Great!
One of your rooms is still being cleaned. I guess it should be ready within the hour. The other room is just at the door on the left. Here are your keys. All right. Hope you enjoy your stay. Please excuse me, I'll leave you to it.
Shenhe, you should go get some rest. We'll hang around outside until the other room's ready. Paimon's gonna go see if there's anything good to eat around here. Paimon couldn't help but notice one of the guests walk in with a huge grilled chicken drumstick.
That's a pretty small hotel.
Let's buy one for Shenhe too. She can have it as a midnight snack. Or save it for breakfast tomorrow.
All right. I will head to
That's
my
like a
room
really
now.
small hotel.
If you need anything, don't hesitate to disturb me. I'm like, See you tomorrow.
Hey, isn't that Cloud Retainer? What's she doing here? Let's go and say hi.
Oh, now I gotta go see that bitch. Yeah, like, look how small this hotel is. Like, it's so tiny. Oh. Is that, like, also the hotel as well?
One trusts you have met Shenhe.
So far, so good. Yeah. So, you know Shenhe too, Cloud Retainer?
Naturally. Save for Ganyu, who spends the majority of her time in Liyue Harbor. All the Adepti living today are acquainted with Shenhe to some degree.
Cool. So, what's her Adeptus name anyway? Calling her Shenhe feels kind of friendly, but also kind of disrespectful. So Paimon's thinking maybe it'd be better if we called her by her Adeptus name instead?
Her Adeptus name? Why, pray tell, would Shen-He have an Adeptus name?
Don't all Adepti have a special title they go by?
On this latter point, you are correct. However, Shen-He is human.
Oh, right. Wait, what? You knew already? So is Paimon the only one who didn't know?
Maybe it's because Paimon is
Do you mean
stupid.
to say that she presents differently from ordinary human beings?
Well, to start with, her problem-solving methods are extremely direct.
Ah, yes. She was like this all those years ago when one first met her. In this respect, she has not changed. One first found Shen-He by chance in a cave. One was passing by and sensed the presence of a god's remains. Being of an ever-vigilant disposition, one entered immediately to inspect the scene. Inside was Shen-He, then aged around 6 years old. In her hand, she held a dagger with which she was confronting a monster that was the god's remains incarnate.
That sounds so dangerous.
When one arrived, she had already been locked in confrontation with this monster for several days. Most mortal children are fragile, both physically and mentally, and are highly reliant on their parents for survival. But not so her. That she was able to endure such terrible danger was due not only to her strong willpower.
Oh, this dragon spine. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Homicidal instinct with which she was born. One dealt with the monster, yet she still
Okay, I'm done. I know that Shin-He is homicidal.
Alas, the mortal world
I know.
Indeed. However, moon-carved red rope.
I know. There's a point where I get tired of the cutscenes.
It is only by fate that people's path.
Oh, now Paimon gets it.
Huh. You dare draw. Ningguang once made a bold. If she handles it, let's conclude our.
Bye. Bye. Who's this? No. Wait until the following day. All right. Oh, Cloud has been here for like hours? Damn, okay. Oh,
Hey, so, Shenhua.
Master has relayed my situation to you, I take it?
Oh? How did you know?
I'd intended to wait until you came back before going to sleep, but I didn't hear you come in. I was worried that something may have happened to you. So I went outside to check and caught sight of my master. On top of this, you have been acting very strangely around me this morning, causing me to suspect that my master must have told you everything about me. After all, Master is very talkative.
Sorry, Shenhua. Paimon had you down as an Adeptus this whole time, but it turns out Paimon was wrong.
It's okay. I don't mind.
Can I see Yunjin yet? I want to see the opera singer.
Everything to you sooner. Still, though you mistook me for an Adeptus, you never treated me as distant and unapproachable. Instead, you treated me as you would a friend. For this, I am very grateful indeed.
To be fair, we've met our fair share of real Adepti, too. Anyway, now it's...
Got it.
Great! Well, but before we do that...
Holy shit.
Let's go to the building site and ask Ningguang's little helper how the progress is going. After all, Sunset Vermilionite is so rare. Oh, and another thing. We bought some grilled chicken drumsticks on the way back last night. There was a place just outside. Here's one for you, Chick.
I want my Barbara back. Actually,
The hunt begins.
I concur. It has a rich flavor, far more agreeable than those I've cooked for myself in the wilderness in the past.
gold notice board. Okay. Oh, it's so big! It's so big! Bigger than my Shakespeare book is bigger than that.
The chamber is floating into the sky. But it seems to be tied down by something.
That's because it's not finished.
Hey, Bywin, and hey, Beto.
Oh, there's Yunjin!
Hey, person Paimon doesn't know.
Given the enormous scale of the Jade Chamber, we split the construction work into 2 phases to make sure the structure remains balanced. Before we find some suitable plastrite, we build the Jade Chamber's keel at ground level. Once the plastrite is ready, we place it into the keel and let the partially constructed Jade Chamber rise up to the height of the surrounding mountain peaks. The remainder of the construction work is then carried out at that altitude. Once everything is ready, we release the iron tethers and allow the Jade Chamber to rise to its target altitude.
Miss Bywin, we've brought some new materials to submit.
One moment, I'll be right there. The construction work has only been able to progress this rapidly thanks to the plastrite provided by you. Lady Ningguang is most grateful and looks forward to seeing more of your work.
Wow, can't believe you sourced the plastrite so quickly. It's the key
Bong,
piece of the
bong,
puzzle.
bong.
Looks like you beat us to the punch.
Beto, you're joining the Jade Chamber contest too?
Sure am. I happened to get my hands on a chunk of sunset vermilionite on a voyage a while back, so I figured I'd bring it over.
It's like a small chunk.
Even though it's rare, we're not the only ones who managed to get a hold of it.
Oh, I've got some introductions to do. This is the renowned Miss Yun, or Yunji.
Oh, Yunjin.
Probably the most famous figure in the Liyue opera scene.
Greetings.
These two are Paimon and the Traveler, both good buddies of mine. And this is, sorry, not sure we've met.
Shenhe. I am their friend.
Good to meet you. A friend of a friend is my friend too. Or, as I like to say, a mate of a crewmate is part of the crew. Miss Yun is also here for the contest. Turns out she needed to borrow a boat, so we came together.
It's an honor to finally meet you both. I've heard much about you. Miss Shenhe, though we are only meeting for the first time, I have a feeling that we will get along very well indeed. To be honest with you all, I am in great need of this opportunity to ask Lady Ningguang a question. That's why I joined the contest. Thanks to my father's connections, I was able to acquire a specimen of the plastrite required. Fortunately, it was approved for submission, despite being a little on the diminutive side. Wow! So it looks like the 3 of us are competitors now! Excuse me for prying, Miss Shenhe, but are you competing as well?
No, I don't have any questions for Ningguang. I just wanted to help her win.
In that case, I have a proposal to make. Lady Ningguang said that the first 3 contestants to procure all 3 materials will be awarded the chance to ask a question. Well, there are 3 teams here. We can split the prize between us. Instead of competing against each other, we could work together to secure the top 3 places between us.
Nope.
What do you think?
Nope. Sorry.
Sounds great, but how does it change things exactly?
I can speak for myself! Oh my god!
Miss Yun. The plastrite was the most difficult item to source by a long shot. Luckily, all 3 of us managed to get our hands on it. The 2 remaining items aren't quite so rare, so as long as one of us finds a way to source it, the other 2 can hop on the bandwagon.
Oh, okay.
How'd I do?
Boom.
Is that what you had in mind?
It's a group project, which is me doing the work, so.
Huh. Interesting approach.
Okay then. All right, I'll go first. I have some leads on these wonder cores. From what I've heard, the core itself is really not that difficult to make. The hard part is getting hold of the ore used as raw materials. I'm gonna head back to the ship and ask Suling if he's heard of them. You guys...
We will head into town and seek advice from Master Zhang of Hanfeng's Ironmongers. Thoughts?
Alright,
Wonderful.
I guess.
We'll split into teams then, and whoever makes progress first brings all of us a step closer to victory. I'm gonna take off. See you later.
Okay, by the way, what question are you gonna ask Ningguang Yunjin? I'm looking for a venue to host the performance of our new opera. Lady Ningguang has excellent judgment, so I would like to hear her opinion. Ooh, what's the opera called? Paimon wants to go see it. The opera is a labor of love by my father. He wrote it based on a popular urban legend about an evil spirit and an adeptus. It's called The Divine Damsel of Devastation.
I'm gonna switch to Yunjin, even though she's not built at all. I'm gonna just switch to her really quickly, so that way, you know, she's here, she's present.
Let's get this show on the road.
Look at her. Wow! Wow! Look at her. Go. Where's the thing? Anyways. Where is it? It's currently involved in other quests. Please check the details. What? Hereafter trail. What the fuck? My god. Now I gotta do this side quest. Damn it. Alright, what the fuck do you want? I wanna do my archon quest. What do you want? I don't wanna read this poster! Oh my god! Let me talk! Chef Mao! Hello! How did I even get this quest in the first place? Like, how... Like, I wish you can, like, cancel quests. Like, I wish you could say, I don't want to do this quest. I want to do it later. And you can restart it. Pay per specs. What the fuck? God damn. Got me all over the place. Oh! What the? Why are you here? There's no voiceover, so I'm gonna just... wait. I was just passing through. What are you two here for? You guys like my Zhao impression? We're here to see the Persephone. Oh, this place isn't much of a mess as last time. There's a temple here and a statue too. Why doesn't anyone come to maintain this place? How could people forget something like this? The Yakshas are heroes who defended Liyue Harbor. I don't know. Xiao? Are you angry? No, the Yashka did not perform their duty for any form of recognition. Let's not talk about this stuff right now. Grill tigerfish first. If you want to have some, Xiao, we can give you half our share of each. It's fine. Help! Help me! Huh? Did you hear that? There! Oh, there. Someone's calling for help. That was Xiao. You guys like my impressions? What about the grilled tigerfish? Paimon hasn't eaten yet. Alright. Help me! Oh, fucking Hilly Charles. Okay. Alright.
There is no escape.
Kill yourself. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, oh mighty Adeptus. Thank you, mighty hero. What are the odds? We meet again. You know us? Oh. How could I have forgotten you? I'm Wang Pingyang. Do you remember me? Huh? What? Star Snatcher, please. Let's not bring that up. I'm in front of the Adeptus. I was getting ready to make an offering at the Temple of Yashka, Perseves. But not long after I entered the mountains, I was set upon those treasure hoarders. Thank you for saving me. Wait a moment. Where are you going to the Perseves Temple? I have to read fast. Yeah. What were you going to do? Were you planning to do something bad at this statue? To a statue? Yeah. No, I wouldn't dream of it. Okay. I wanted to restore the temple. My plan today was to closely examine the temple's current condition and arrange for the purchase. Okay. I expect to be targeted halfway to treasure hoards with the force fleet. But as I ran, I lost my way. As a result, you know what happened. Right. It's hardly a place for conversation. Let's go to the temple first. We'll speak there. Go. Oh, go. I have other things to handle. Eh? You're leaving already? And he's gone. Alright, we're here. The temple is in terrible state. Alright, mister, why did you sound like you had the idea to come and fix this temple? Well, that's a long story. Back when I was pretending to be Adeptus, I got a lot of resources to keep up act. But I remember how I swore to do good after that Adeptus taught me a lesson. Well, after I returned, I was planning to destroy— oh my god, let me read. Okay. But when I had thought, rather than destroying all this information, wouldn't it be better to write up my code of charlatanry and share it with others? That way, I can help others see through scams and cheaters. To my surprise, the guidebook I wrote proved helpful to a lot of people. Even Ministry of Civil Affairs said it was very useful. They even provided me with some additional scam countermeasures to add to the stuff that I had written myself. To that end, they paid me a hefty sum. Apart from the guidebook, I'm currently planning to write a book about the village at Yaksha. Its purpose, of course, is to share the stories of the village and Lost Cause with as many people as possible. That way I'll be able to put folklore knowledge I possess to good use. As for Temple to Preserves, I discovered it while I was compiling material for the second book. I found sources saying this temple is built by forebearers to remember the Yaksha Perseveres. Am I even saying that right? I never expected to find a temple in such a great state of despair. When I returned and thought about it, I decided to fund the repair of this temple from my own pocket. After all, I too was guided back to the right path by an Adeptus. I suppose repairing this temple can be considered atonement for my previous wrongdoings. Sounds genuine enough. What do you think, traveler? What do you mean, kinda? I am being genuine. 100% genuine. Oh, fine. Think whatever you like. If you don't trust me, then come back once the work has started. You'll see. Alright. Well, that's finished. I can go back. Hey, we're back. Hey.
Ah, hello. Are you here for something off the shelf, or do you need something forged?
Excuse me, Master Zhang. We were wondering if you'd heard of something called a Wonder Core.
Of course I have. Sorry, who's asking?
My name is Yunjin. Perhaps you don't know me, but I believe that you forged some weaponry for my father in the past, for stage use.
Yunjin? Stage use? Oh, so you must be Miss Yoon.
So, so fun fact about—
finally caught up. It's not used to doing
Let me finish.
much beyond bashing the hammer all day.
Everyone's heard of you, Miss Yoon. Even folks who don't make it to the opera all that often. Like myself.
So, fun fact about like actual live professional like theater and opera, they use real swords for that, for like actual sword fights. It's really dangerous, but usually the actors are trained to do it professionally, and they do like weeks of combat choreography to prevent from somebody getting hurt. It does happen, unfortunately, but typically, like, even too, when they're using, like, when somebody gets stabbed, they use like a blunt knife. So that is my fun fact, theater fun fact of the day, I guess.
So,
yeah.
You're here to ask about wonder cores, huh? As it happens, I do know how to make them. Matter of fact, I made some for Lady Ningguang back when she was building the original Jade Chamber. The types of ore needed to make wonder cores are a little hard to come by. Lady Ningguang supplied them herself last time. I don't suppose you've brought any yourselves?
No, we were gonna ask you what kinds of ore we need.
Sure. Well, you'll need two kinds. Star Splinter Iron and Subrosium. If I remember correctly, Lady Ningguang...
Oh, it's that one.
Iron from the Mount
Okay.
area. It could take some work, but if you stick with it, you'll find some eventually. As for the Subrosium, though, I'm really not sure. Sorry. What I've heard is that the people around
How do you even build?
have some sort of magic trick that can pinpoint the location of the stuff. Of course, it's probably just hearsay. If you want my advice, start by looking for Star Splinter Iron around Mount Tianheng. And if you run into any locals, ask them a few questions about Subrosium.
I'm sorry if you can't see it.
Mount Tianheng.
Interestingly enough, the story of the divine damsel of devastation also takes place on that mountain. I hear the view there is quite spectacular. A favorite destination of the Adepti, in fact. Perhaps it can give me some inspiration. Let's not delay. We should head straight there.
Sorry, I'm just looking at this
no purpose
build.
whatsoever.
Where is she? Oh, she'd be right here, duh. Do I have anything that I can just put on her? I think I do. She does have like a sword that she can use. I know that this sword's also good for her, but that is on Raiden Shogun, so she's gonna use this Favonius Lance, okay? Hey, babe. Ah! Actually, can I send her and level her up? I don't even, oh, ew! I have to use, never mind. Never mind. She's not getting built. We're just gonna use her for now.
I came to Mount Tianheng once with my father as a child. I remember it being such a long climb that I could barely feel my legs by the time we reached the top. This is quite a trip down memory lane for me. Look at these majestic towering peaks and the gently flowing streams. It's like setting foot in paradise. No wonder the legend of the divine damsel of devastation is said to have taken place here. Adepti wander oft where mortals seldom stride. Indeed, this looks like a place that one might expect to be frequented by Adepti. The Divine Damsel of Devastation is your upcoming opera, right? And the story takes place in Mount Tianheng. Huh. Seems like you have a real connection with this place. What's the story about, though?
It's the story of a girl becoming a hero.
I want that mitt behind her.
A hero story? They're Paimon's favorite!
The legend first arose in this area. It is said that there used to be a prosperous village on the mountain. In that village, there was a loving couple who were completely devoted to one another. One day, a terrifying monster appeared.
Mm-hmm.
The wife was out collecting herbs and was captured by the monster. Her husband was so distraught at the news that it broke his spirit and drove him to madness.
Why does Trevor look like that? A little mean.
Told the villagers, if you want to live, you must sacrifice a child to me.
Oh!
Nasty piece of work. Paimon sure hopes this monster gets put in its place.
But the monster was so terrible and so strong that all within the village were terrified of it. They had no choice but to give in to the monster's demand. Just while they were discussing whose child would be given over to the monster, a little girl suddenly stood up and came forward.
No, don't do it, little girl.
Unbeknownst to anybody else,
Paimon is that person who would not fucking stop talking during a movie. I just know that 100%. Like, you're watching like a film, like you're watching like a horror movie.
Drew her sword. Her extraordinary abilities drew the attention of the
Oh my god.
And they took her as
Like you're watching a horror film and Paimon's like, don't walk into that closet, little girl!
But alas, and so, destined to grace the mortal realm for but a...
I really like this story. But I personally think that perhaps the little girl was not as brave as the opera makes her out to be. I'm not sure she deserves all the praise she is given.
I've never considered that before. Opera is always an interpretation of the events it purports to portray. A certain degree of deviation from the truth is always inevitable. When my father wrote the script for this play, I suppose his intention was to inspire his audience with the character of the Divine Damsel.
I think it's a great story. The ideal story.
Well, it sure inspired Paimon. Let's go get ourselves some Star Splinter Iron. Yeah!
So, since that's a connection with visions, the vision is like gonna glow. That was a Geo sigil. Fun. Let's climb the mountain. Oh, I hear some. Hey. Oh, hello. I guess some is like, oh.
Look at you, Boozehound.
Shine down!
So I need to use somebody who's archons don't count. Oh. Here. Oh, I see it. Hello.
There should be enough Star Splinter Iron. Now we just need to find that Symposium.
I think I saw a village on our way here. Master Zhang said we should ask the locals for help.
Why don't we try there?
Or whoa.
Hey, there really is someone here. Yunjin, looks like you were right.
Oh.
Huh. He didn't seem to catch that. Hello, sir. We were just passing by and wanted to ask if you happen to know anything about Subrosium.
Hmm.
Is he trying to tell us to look for clues in the village? Shenhua, Yunjin.
Sorry, you can go ahead without me. I'd like to have a word with this gentleman. If that's okay with you, Uncle Mingjin.
It's
Shenhe.
Shinhe. You're alive.
This is so cringe.
The rumors were true. So, all these years? I'm sorry, I don't know how to find Subrosium. This place is deserted now. No.
Huh? Thank you, kind sir. Well, don't worry. Mingjin has no ill. Okay, then let's.
Okay. I want to see how Yunjin's. Oh.
Flag fly. Observe. Ha!
Okay. Let's look.
Flags up. Observe.
That's all she does? Hey. A branch family of accessories. Oh my god!
An abandoned village, Mount Tianheng.
The branch of family accessories live in the east of the village. But in around 2 weeks, the mother. Shut the fuck up! Shut up! I'm trying to read!
Happened right here, in this village. The time frame certainly matches, so it seems we're in the right area. Let's keep looking around.
Found it.
Huh. What's this? So, now that I think about it, she does behave rather like an adeptus, so that's why I've been getting the strangest. According to this text,
The fucking radishes and all the fruits on the floor.
was actually the daughter of the. And she didn't volunteer. She was sacrificed to the monster by her own father. Oh, the truth is even more lamentable than the opera. Now I understand why Shenhe said the girl was not as brave as people think. It wasn't her choice to enter that ghastly situation. She was forced into it. Oh, it looks like my father may need to make a few revisions to his beloved opera. We've looked everywhere, but still no mention of Subrosium. Let's have a look over there.
I see it.
This is it. So basically, we need to go to the. Let's go back and tell Shenhe.
Okay, I'm actually like kind of tired. So I'm gonna end the stream. Really short, but I think we did enough. Thank you to everybody who came to the stream. I'm trying to get my sleeping schedule back in check. It's like almost 8 o'clock, so like that'll give me enough time to like wind down and like all my stuff. Also, do you guys see like my hair, my new hair color? Anyways, thank you to everyone who came. I really appreciate it. I don't know when I'll stream again. Maybe tomorrow I will. Who knows? So yeah. Bye bye.